So if you go to any like elitist home mansion, any castle, you'll see on the floor black and white checkerboard. That means duality, opposites, evil, good. Everything is dualistic, but actually it's not. Not everything is not dualistic. They teach that hot and cold are opposites, but they're not, because heat is energy, cold is nothing, is missing something. Darkness is missing light. Light is a perturbation in the ether. It's not a particle. It's a perturbation, but essentially it's something. This is nothing. Darkness is nothing. Love is God inside of someone. If someone is happy and they have patience and they have the 7 fruits of the Spirit, that's how you know they have God in them. If they're happy, they love. If they're happy to see every people, and there's a human being there, they're happy, they want to interact. They have God. If they're miserable and they're always, some people can be attacked by entities, by demons, that can make them miserable. But essentially, there are 7 fruits of the Spirit, and that's how you find out if someone has God in them. Man, this video is in depth. So essentially, why was I talking about this? The 7 fruits of the Spirit. So essentially, this cult, they're trying to blend all dualities, to destroy this matrix, to leave it, because they want to become God. They want to leave this realm because they think the God of the Bible is evil, and he's not a real God, he's a fake God. And they believe that he's trapped us in an energy siphoning matrix. We are trapped in an energy siphoning matrix, but it's demons that are controlling this pyramid scheme. At the top, there are these evil demon people that they are feeding off of us. They are feeding off our energy. They're consuming our children, adrenochrome. They feed off of us. Essentially, they've duped humanity to think that they need to do evil to break this, but it's a trick. It's a trick, I'm telling you. So essentially, these entities, they taught mankind, root cuttings, how to do drugs to teach that belief, that we are all one, we are God. Because I'm a master psychonaut, and I had an experience to work at a psychedelic dispensary, and I became a master wizard and sorcerer and psychonaut and master alchemist, master manifester. I guess I've always been a master alchemist, but essentially taking anything shit and making it good, any bad situation and making it gold. But essentially, what else do they teach? Oh yeah, this is very interesting. So essentially, these fallen angels, they taught mankind tillage. What is tillage? What is tillage? Well, I was reading some old, it was like year 1200 year knowledge. It was like the year, I have a scroll. It's like an old scroll on my computer. Essentially, it's like during the year 1500, 1200, everyone in the whole earth knew the biblical story of creation. Everyone knew. It was written already there. But when they had kids and they split off, their children, they started doubting what happened because they didn't see it. All the elders, they had to only to listen to Adam and Eve and their parents. But once they died off and everything, that's when they started questioning, where did we come from? And then there were all these cultures, and then that's when the fallen angels came, and they started teaching that you are God. That's what they taught. The fallen angels taught that you are God. That you can even read the dialogues that I read. The dialogues of Hermes Trismegistor, the deceiver. But he taught them knowledge of, now this is interesting, how to make jewelry. So essentially, teaching mankind, women, how to take metal, gold, and make jewelry, take stones and crush it and make makeup, to deceive, to manipulate as a deception, because women do that these days. That's all they do. They use that stuff to fake what they are, to cover up and hide. Because, God, he's very open and truthful, honest. He doesn't do any manipulations. Even the most basic manipulation. Like, I was working at the psychedelic dispensary. It was actually a coven of witches and warlocks. And none of them knew God. None of them had love. And because if you don't know God, you don't have love. And essentially they were doing manipulations. And they were all into witchcraft. Like, essentially straight up doing sigil work and all this stuff. So they would do sigils. They would use runes to make sigils and put the paper underneath the tip jar to manipulate people to put more money in. Also, they would do things like this. Here's a small manipulation. Put an extra $5 in the tip jar so that people can see it, and subconsciously it'll make them want to tip. So this is how this system works. We're living in a massive Illuminati pyramid scheme that is essentially a cult of witches and warlocks and wizards who are essentially these high-level elitists who have taught this secret societies this knowledge to essentially convert all of you clowns, weak people who want material and fame and all the things that will never satisfy your spirit. And they'll teach you all this knowledge, secret knowledge, but that's the thing, secret knowledge. I don't teach secret knowledge. I teach open and honest knowledge and wisdom from God of the Bible. And the Bible teaches everything from the East. In the East they say, if you give, you'll receive. If you give, you'll get. Well, that's what tithing is about. That's what they say in the Bible, give. You don't have to give to the evil church. You can give to the corrupt churches now. You can give to someone else, some random person that you think. Or they say, Buddha says, you have a quote there, what you think you become, what you feel you attract, what you imagine you create. Right? It's true, right? What you focus on grows. And what you believe shapes your reality. Because you are what you think, right? It's true. It's true. But the Bible already taught that. It said, do not put evil before your eyes. If you put evil before your eyes, like video games, violent movies, you're seeing evil, you're going to start feeling this. And then you're going to start attracting this. Because what you feel is what you attract. It's true. But the thing is that I believe that God and man are separate. And if I was God, actually God asked me an honest question. He said, hey, Vekran, do you want to be God? And you know what I said honestly? I said, you know what, God? I think I would want to be God. Because then I could do whatever I want. Half of me said, yeah, I do want to be God. But the other half said, no, actually I don't. Because I already know I would fuck everything up and I would get into massive amounts of trouble. Even as God, probably, you would probably F things up. So the thing is that God is a perfect and ultimate teacher. And he is pure light, pure love. If you follow him, you see everything, you understand. But if you follow the shadow, you follow evil and the darkness, you get lost because you're in the darkness. You're following shadow. You cannot see without the light. So essentially they taught mankind, let's see, blah, 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 drug use. I have a feeling, because this all stemmed from the ancient Egypt, right? And they had these ancient Egyptian priests. It was like a pyramid scheme in ancient Egypt, right? And then they had sorcerers, magic people, right? They had probably knowledge of entertainment, because everything in the past, everything we have now, they had in the past. Maybe not TV, maybe not the internet, but they had technology and advanced things, natural things that we don't know, we don't have today. Lost knowledge, right? But essentially, they probably taught them how to use, like Hollywood, how to use entertainment to control the minds of the people. You know, Hollywood is actually the wood in a mage's wand. Or a wizard's staff. So the government, Big Brother, which was created by the elites, in Latin, governmente, government, means mind control. So the mind control people, they made Hollywood to cast spells on you, because every movie I have on my old channel, I would just expose for over a decade, every video game, every movie, every book, every influencer, they're always teaching you a checklist of propaganda. And I always can say, okay, I know the checklist. Oh, okay, this is teaching the same thing. Evolution, the lie. Oh, this is teaching, the age of the earth lie. Billions of years, okay, lie. Oh, that we are God. Oh, okay, then they lie. So it says, okay, here's another fascinating one. So so they dug up in the Indus Valley, right? They found ancient Hinduism, right? And this is knowledge that came from ancient Egyptian mysticism, ancient Egypt. And the whole world is studying Kabbalah, which is Jewish mysticism. But it's not, actually. It's ancient Egyptian mysticism. So it all came from Egypt. Because the fallen angels came from there. And I'm assuming, I don't know if they had something to do with the pyramids, but probably they did. And essentially other people started copying it. So all over the world, it got flooded. And then when they spread out, they started living. I heard the Mayans, they didn't build those fat structures. They actually just came in, wow, what is this? And they started living. They dug it all up. They added on top of it. And they started doing their rituals and stuff about astrology there on top of the stuff. So there was a culture pre, right? A world, that advanced culture that spread out throughout the whole North Americas and everywhere. That got destroyed. That's happening now. It's coming back again. Now, this is what they taught. They taught mankind the tillage, right? So the use of money. So they created money, which is not a natural form of how man was supposed to be living. Man was supposed to go out, cut the tree, get the land, make their land, get their animals, build their well, live on their property, grow their food, independent of the government, independent of clowns that want to take advantage of you. But now they created money so that they can manipulate, because money is energy, and everything's energy, frequency, and vibration. And these clowns who manipulate this top of the world, they're masters of energy manipulation, witchcraft, knowledge of all this stuff, that the occult that we don't know. Now, there's things that God said in the past. He said, okay, there are things that are forbidden, and they're for reasons, and I'm going to explain why. But now God's saying that some of the things in the occult that are not evil, they're going to be allowed now, because the people of the world who control the world, they're using this stuff to fuck over the people. But now I'm going to help teach people what these things are, and how to free yourself, and how to protect yourself from evil, like witchcraft. And they send energy to you, because everything's energy. We're absorbing energy into our body. You can watch my other videos about that. We're going into the fallen angels. So essentially, the fallen angels, they taught probably how to do rituals, sex magic, how to do spiritual realm activity to attack people energetically. They taught this is the very interesting, the caste system. So I have a theory that they taught in ancient India, and which is still done in ancient India now. We are living in the caste system now in North America. If you think about it, if you're poor, do you have a chance of dating that rich person over there? No. Does society approve? No. Do their parents approve? Do their friends approve? No. Subconsciously, do they feel proud of themselves? No, they don't. Because they're brainwashed by the system. It's like everything is about pride. It's like the Egyptians, the fallen angels taught the women how to do the jewelry because to pride. Oh, look how great I am, right? To lift up man's pride. Oh, I am up here. I am God. Because when you're up here, when pride cometh, the fall cometh, right? Pride cometh before whatever, you know the saying. So essentially, blah, blah, blah. Okay, so then they taught the caste system so that they could separate the rich, the poor, the workers, and it's easier to control people. And again, we still have it today. We're ruled by a system of royal families. It is essentially royal families that created our whole system. People are still knighted today. People are still walking. We see our idols walking on red carpets, and we see we still have kings and queens that the masses worship, like the Vatican. They're all connected. It's all connected. Royal family, Vatican, all together, all the governments together. It's not a cultural battle. It's not a white versus black, or it's not Ukraine versus Russia. It's good versus evil, and it's always going to be that. Until you guys all understand that, we'll never have world peace. There's a great separation right now, a great divide, where man is understanding and is seeing what's happening. And there's going to be a massive split right now. This is happening now. That everything is coming out. All the truth is being revealed to the light. People who are truth speakers like me, light workers, who were shunned and kept down by society, we're going to be lifted up because now truth is coming out. Everything's coming to the light. So now the light is popular. And everything, it's like a pendulum swinging. It was swinging it was light first, too much perhaps, overly strict and controlled that way. And then it was swung now to the evil. I mean, it's still kind of swinging that way. And right now it's kind of getting pushed back until the light leaves, and then it's going to go full evil. And that's when everyone's going to regret it. Part 3.